Hey guys, today we will explore few string functions in Qlik. Example, we'll explore subfield to split this customer into two different fields, first name and last name. We'll also use the same subfield function to split this product, and we'll try to capture the first portion product name, and the second portion we have the size, right? So we'll try to split that. We'll also use left and right function to split this field, and same we'll try to replicate using mid function. We have a function called mid, so we'll try to use that as well. So let's explore all these functions. So all these functions, ideally we use it in the script, but right now for the sake of understanding, we'll first do it in the UI, and then later we'll move all the code to the data load editor. Okay, so doing it in the script will give us a better understanding. So I'm just creating two set of filters. So one to see the actual content, and the other one to see the output. Okay. So first let's start with the customer. So we are going to split this customer into first name and last name using a function called subfield. Okay. So what subfield does is it takes the field name, and then the delimiter, we have to pass the delimiter. So our names are separated by comma, so comma is our delimiter, and I am interested in the first part. Okay, the first part before the comma, so I'm trying to get that part of the string. Okay, so you could see the first part is being returned over here. That's our first name. Let me duplicate this. So now to get the second part, I'm going to pass 2. Okay, so this is my last name. Okay, as you have already noticed, here we could see the second half of the customer being returned, so which gives us the second portion of this field, right? So that's how we use subfield. Okay, subfield of field, comma, uh, the well, the part which you are interested in, whether the first half or the second half of after the comma. Okay, now let's do the same for this product. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, ideally all these transformations should be done in the backend. Now for the sake of understanding, we are doing it in the UI. At the end of this video, we'll move all this code to the backend. Okay. So subfield of product, comma, delimiter is going to be comma again, comma 1. Okay. So this is going to return the first half. As you could see, we have got all the product names. Let me duplicate this. Now let's capture the second half. So we could see all the second halves being written, right? The size L, SML, and the numbers. Okay, so the way Qlik stores is, it normally gives a left alignment to the text, and right alignment for the numbers, right? So who are familiar with qlikview might have encountered this. So that's how Qlik represents it normally. So I'll name this as size. Okay, so we have product and size as two separate fields. Now we have this field, sales order ID. Here we don't have any delimiter to separate this, but what we see is there is a consistency among this, right? So it always starts with SO. We have that consistency, and the total number of character also remains the same. So here I could see 5 numbers and 2 text or string, right? So totally 7 characters are there. So one logic we could use is I can pick the left first 2 characters, which is going to be SO always, and I can pick the right 5 characters, which is always going to be my number order ID. So using that, I can split this into two. Okay, using left and right function. Or there is one more function called mid, where we can define our starting position, and then we can define how many characters from that position. We'll see one by one. Okay, so we'll start with left function. left of my field sales order id, comma 2. I am interested in the first two characters, which is my prefix, right? My whatever, my order id prefix, okay, which is always so. Now let me duplicate the same. This is going to be my order id, so instead of left, this time it's going to be right, and I need 5 characters from the right. Okay, so we could see five, the last 5 characters numbers, right, captured as a separate field. So we got this field and this field. Okay, if I select this, this is going to be my this, right, or this. Okay, so we could see this, right. So similarly, the first name, last name. So I could see, yeah, first name, last name, and for this product, I could see the product and the size. Okay, so finally, we have this function called mid function. Mid of my field name, sales order id. So starting from third, we know we have so as a prefix, so we are ignoring the first two characters. We start from 3. From third position, we are interested in 5, next 5 characters, right? So that's how it's the starting position. This is the count. Okay, so start comma count. So let's see what it returns. Okay, so mid of sales is going to return my sales id, right? So starting from 3, and that from that position it's going to include that position and count 5 from there. Okay, so 6 1 3 2 1. So 5 characters are returned from the third position. I mean the, yeah, this should be 3. So basically this returns our order id. Okay, so now let's move all this to the backend. Let's quickly do that. So copy of this file. So it's going to be left of sales order id, comma, I'm interested in the first two characters, which I'm going to call it as prefix, and then my right of this field, 5 characters, which is my order id. I'm also going to use mid of starting from 3, the next 5 characters, which is again order id. So if I want to have a space in between my name, I can put this inside a square bracket or a double quotes. Okay, so order space id. We also saw subfield of customer, comma, what is the delimiter, it's comma between the names, and going to fetch the first part, which is my first name. So copy, paste. So I'm going to capture the second portion, which is my last name. I'm also going to repeat the same for product. The first portion is going to be my product. The second portion is going to be my size, right? So I have got all these fields: product, customer, first name, last name, product, size, order id, prefix. Okay, let me quickly reload this. Field names must be unique within the table. So somewhere we have given similar name. It could be, yeah, product. Okay, so We cannot have similar name within the script. So I'll make this as product prod. Let me quickly rename, reload. Okay, let's have a quick preview of it. So these are all our derived calculated fields, right? So we could see order ID, first name, last name, product size, okay, prefix. So we could see all our columns were derived, right? So so hope you are clear with this all this string operation functions. We have covered only few. We will plan for some other few more string operation functions in the next video. Please do let me know in the comment section for any clarification. Thanks for watching.